Hello everyone, this is Joey, your host, your CEO, your CMO, your CFO, your creator, your all sorts of fun things for Bertoni Motors. You know, everyone's favorite 10,000 plus subscriber count YouTube channel. I don't know where that came from, but whatever. Let's just flow with it. Flow with it, with the water. So today, last time that we were doing the garage, we cleaned everything up. And it looks amazing, right? So I'm just gonna like pan my camera around real quick. Boom. Look at that. Everything is so clean. We got to focus. I'm gonna take that off auto, put it back on auto so we can find it. Boom. Look how clean everything is. It smells clean. There's no random stuff on the walls. It's too cold to paint right now. The walls are like, I would say 40 degrees or something, and it's only 39 degrees outside. I'm bundled up pretty heavily for end of April. And I've also found out that my garage door leaks, or my garage floor. I don't know how to say it. So I'm guessing I need to figure out how to make this seam or this lip a little higher. Or maybe I put something on the end of the garage so I don't have a puddle in my garage at all times, because that's pretty obnoxious. But what are we doing today? So can't paint, so that's fine. What I can do is hang up all of my lights. So last garage we had these like Barrina LEDs on Amazon. They're super cheap, they have amazing reviews, and they're just great. So like, these are them. These are the ones I had from the old garage. So like, eyes off, and boom. I don't know if that comes across just how bright these are. So these are 6. There's 6 of these. So these are the original 6 from my old garage. I bought 12 more. Why? I want this to be super illuminated because it's easier on the camera ultimately, right? And these fluorescent bulbs that are already in there at certain, sorry, brain fart. At a certain shutter speed, it mimics the fluorescent light, so you could see the pulsating of the lights, and it's really obnoxious. So if you completely replace all fluorescents with LEDs, you get this. So I chose a pack of 12 to go on top of the 6 that I already had. And I thought I had 8. I might be forgetting them somewhere. I need to go look at my truck, because I thought there was 8. But this pack of 12 is $90 on Amazon. And I bought some of these. These are just more, so these come with the pack of the new ones. But they also came with the old ones that I had, but I stripped some of them when I was pulling them down in my old garage. So I got more just to hang these up. They didn't say how much was in a packet. You just said 1 packet, so I bought 2. Now I have too many, but that's okay. So I am going to lay out all the lights on the floor first, and then I'm going to hang them up. It's a very easy process. It's like a screw goes in, another screw goes in at the other end once you line it up, and then you pop the bulb in, and then you connect them. And the bulbs connect with each other, and you can daisy chain 4 of them together, which is really nice. So I'm going to do that. And I also have 2 of these. These are Bluetooth switches that actually are for Christmas trees and outdoors, but I use them for lights, then I have all my lights on a switch. And that's really nice. So, if you're into lighting, exterior illumination, if you're Clark Griswold and his father on Christmas Day, or the day before Christmas, this is probably a good video for you to watch. I've done this before with another garage. It turned out spectacular. The ceilings on that were like 20 feet tall, and these 6 or 8 lights that I use illuminated everything so I could film. So having almost 20 of these in a space half of a fourth of the height, a third of the height, half the height, I don't know fractions, it's been a long day, guys, it's been a really long day. Half the height, but twice as wide, should give this a pretty solid look and a lot of good illumination. So let's get cranking. These are the ones with the switch and the plug. There's those. There's another set, another set, another set, another set. The mounting hardware. And then these are the extensions to daisy chain them between those and these. Then I'm assuming these are gonna be the lights. The lights. Installation guide. All right, so we've got a lot of lights. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go along the floor and kind of sync them up to where they should be in the ceiling, focusing on making sure that everything is even across the garage because you don't want like spotty light in one area and one not. And then making sure I have light over my workbench with adequate density. Let's get it going. Okay, so starting to think like where things are going to like lay out, like in terms of like a car or motorcycles or all of that, and where I'm going to need light the most. I feel like towards the front of the garage door, I'm not going to need that much light. So I'm only going to give one allocation there. But then the rest of it is going to get doubled up. Then a lot of lights, more lights, and then 4 lights directly in the middle, hanging off this center beam. And I just have to be careful of it not getting in the way of this track when the garage door closes. So now that we have that figured out, I'm going to do like a wiring of everything. Basically just drop the wires to make sure like everything's going to connect how I think it's going to connect. And then start plugging some shit in. You can see my breath, it's that cold in here. Content, risking my health for your viewership. Appreciate that. All right, so we have half the garage done. You can't see anything behind me because everything is wired back up with the Bluetooth remote from the previous garage. So 1, 2. Look at that. So much brighter. And we still have a lot more to go. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We have 10 and we installed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We have double the amount to go. I found the other 2, by the way, they were hanging. But what I was thinking about is because all of this extra light is bringing like the overall amount of light in the garage up, my shutter speed can be at a point where these are never going to flicker, like right now. But if I turn all these off, it's going to start to flicker. So I don't need to take these off. I'm just gonna keep using them. I actually might go, I think they make the bulbs themselves out of LEDs now, so I might just swap those out, just so everything is a consistent light, because they are a little bit different. But look how much brighter it is from there to here. So off, these are just those 2 lights. On, off. Wait, we could do this the full way. Darkness, brightness, and then, where is that? All the brightness. So I want to get these done. So that's the goal right now, is to get the rest of these hung up. I think I'm going to find a way to mimic. Oh, also I figured out something. So for some reason I thought that you could only daisy chain 4 of these together to get them to work. You can daisy chain 8 of them. So I was really worried about getting clickers and stuff that would work, like having enough places to plug in. 8's a lot, like a lot. I only need to do like, I need to plug in there, I need to plug in there, Boom, done, ready to go. So let's get working. So, okay, not even all the lights are on right now. I'll turn this one back on. Boom. So, all 20 lights are now up. I figured out the easiest way to do them is this. Check it out. So, cord, there's two, there's two more, and if I wanted to do it, I would have just hung 2 more that way and connected all of them. Well, you can really do 8, and it's really nice to do like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I could have kept going with that. If I knew it was 8 from the very beginning, I would have found a way to organize this a bit better. But so far, it's not bad. I have a little bit of cleaning that needs to happen. So like getting those like U-shaped staples and just going around and tacking up the cords so they're out of sight, out of mind. But I want to do a test on what it looks like with all the lights off and what it looks like with all the lights on. So I'm going to set this for manual, and then we're going to turn off all the lights. Let me see. Okay, so the camera's set to manual right now. Everything's locked in place as is. We're going to turn off all the lights. Pretty fucking dark in here. So now, wait, I want to see if I can find those. Wait, I gotta turn the light on real quick. So, I have these on Bluetooth remotes right now. Just turn everything on. So everything is still a little underexposed. And then there are a few lights that aren't hooked up yet. Hooked up on a Bluetooth remote. Now that is a pretty damn drastic difference between light and day. At least in my opinion it is. So, with that, this video is over. Tomorrow, so Friday, it's supposed to be warm enough that I can actually start painting these walls. So all the paint's there. All of these walls are gonna get a nice white. And I'm really excited for that. So thank you guys for watching this so far. I'm really excited how the garage is coming about. And I can't wait to start actually wrenching on something. Hopefully I can get this Triumph running. So pretty. All right, guys, go out there and ride safe. Bye.